We all die after we live. Because if we always living, we don't realize that living is dying inside of living. If you really think about it, right? Like if you really think about dying inside of living, then you could live in a dying perspective of life. And then it'll be like death living. And then like you could be a ghost. But then even if you're not a ghost, you could drive a ghost. You get what I'm saying? Like the phantom. But then if you dead, if you get killed in the phantom, are you a double ghost? That's why you can't die. You can't die. There's no reason why you should be dying without living. You gotta be able to live first. So what I'm trying to say to y'all is, a lot of people are walking dead. I hope y'all not taking this as a joke. A lot of people are walking dead. Even when you alive, you dead. So if you live a day-to-day life not really living the life you really supposed to live, then you technically dead. If you a person that walk through this world and tell yourself, man, I want to do what them other people is doing, and you not doing the things that you really want to do, as in living the life that you really want to live, then you technically walking dead. And you know why some people become ghosts? I finally realized what ghost is. Ghosts are the regular niggas that was walking dead on this earth. They didn't complete their life thing. So they just come back here crying all the time. Because they didn't never get to fully live. So they just stuck here crybabies for eternity. Depressed ass niggas want to sit in the kitchen all day and bother the cans and cabinets and shit. Like, my nigga, you a whole spirit. You could fly around the world, but yeah, you would have come to my house and knock over a can at 3 in the morning. That ain't depression, I don't know what it is, bro. Look, bro. Hey, where the runs at, bro? I'll pull up. Oh yeah, that is tonight. We in there. Oh yeah, that is tonight. We in there. Yeah, I just thought tonight is Wednesday. But going back to what I was saying, right? If you don't fulfill your purpose in life, if you don't fulfill your purpose in life, man, you're gonna be stuck a ghost. And I don't think you want to be that, man. If you don't fulfill your purpose in life, man, I think you're gonna be stuck here a ghost. I noticed, like, when you fulfill, can you imagine being 85 years old on your deathbed and telling yourself, yeah, y'all could pull the plug. How many people have you ever demanded, hey man, I'm 83 years old, man, I done did everything I need to do, pull the plug. How many people you know do that? Most of the people that be trying to hold on to life, they trying to hold on because they feel like they didn't do enough. They trying to hold on to life because they feel like they didn't do enough. So they like, don't plug that plug because his life ain't over yet. He need a little more time. No, man, when you lived your life already, you did the things that you really want to do, it's okay to go. And that's what I mean by living and dying and living. To all of y'all that's watching, try to live your life and live your life and do the things that make you happy. Because when you start living vicariously through other people, trying to live their success and create your own depression and live their success and other internet shit, man, you niggas gonna be sad and depressed forever. We all get 100 years, 110 years max if you eat healthy. Some niggas get 70 years due to genetic diseases that's passed down. They ain't got nothing to do with you. But look, if you have like heart diseases and shit that was passed down to you that you ain't your fault, you die early. Okay, that's genetic. But on the flip side, most people get a certain amount of time in life. So you got 100 years. I'm gonna just put it 100 years. You got 100 years to do something that you could tell yourself, I'm happy for doing it. Because if you don't, you're going to end up a depressed ghost back in the infinity loop, crying in somebody's kitchen, knocking over cans. And I don't think you want to spend the rest of your ghost years knocking over cans in the nigga kitchen. That ain't the way to go out. I remember when I was younger, I used to be afraid of ghosts. I used to be like, oh man, like I don't want to see no ghosts. And then when I got older, I started to see certain things in the kitchen, and I hit the kitchen late night and I hear some rattling in the closet, and I just be like, well, more than likely it's a really. So I used to I used to I used to go in the kitchen. Look, I used to go in the kitchen and I hear some rattling in the cabinet. When I was little, I thought it was ghosts, but a nigga try to just act like we ain't have rats and roaches. But everybody who got rats and roaches always try to lie like they don't got them. You just try to trick yourself mentally, like you ain't struggling. That's just a part of the hood. But on the flip side, right? On the flip side, when I got older, when I knew that I didn't have no rats and roaches and I knew my house was clean and I still heard things in the cabinet, and that's when I had to tell myself there's a ghost in there. So what I used to tell myself, hey, little ghost, man, come on out of there, man. I'll feel your pain, G. And instead of me getting scared and running upstairs, I would just actually make a cup of coffee or something. I'll sit down in the kitchen and I'll talk. I'll talk to whoever's in there, whatever spirit in there, I'll talk to them. Hey, man, I know what you're going through, man. You didn't get to complete your life cycle, so now you stuck here in the cabinet. You probably used to live here before me, so you kind of just stuck in the cabinet. I know what you're going through. Come on, dog. You want some coffee, my nigga? You want some, man, you need a hug, G. Like, I'm here for you. And that's the thing, like, man, them ghosts, man, them niggas depressed. Cause if you notice, ghosts, they don't never hit nobody. They don't never like harm you. You don't never see a ghost harming nobody. You never seen a ghost just strangling somebody out on the ground. Never. Nigga, they just fly fast so you can't see them. You just feel the wind go by. Oh, man, what the fuck was that? Man, it might be a ghost in here. I'm leaving. Or you might hear something rattling in the cabinet, or you might hear something fall down. But they don't never fully like hurt you. That's because they sad, man. They just in there sad. They sad, man. Anywho, I'm gonna call y'all back.